Chosen One, listen to me. What's about to unfold in your life cannot be explained, only revealed. You have endured seasons that looked like silence, but I was not absent. I was setting the stage. I did not leave you behind. I was clearing the path ahead of you. Everything that seemed like delay was divine precision. Everything that looked like rejection was me redirecting you into what's prepared. You thought I was withholding, but I was building what could carry your weight. You feared I forgot you, but I etched your name into my movement. Now the time has come. What's coming will shatter every limit and silence every doubt. You were never forgotten. You were hidden for the appointed time. You were not denied. You were preserved. I protected you from doors that would have derailed you, and people who couldn't carry what's on you. You've been asking me why the waiting was so long, but Chosen One, what I'm sending has eternal implications. I don't bless quickly. I bless deeply. I don't elevate for attention. I elevate for impact. I don't move according to the crowd. I move according to covenant. And now the covenant is calling you into your rise. Many will not understand how fast things turn, but you will know it was me. You will look back on this moment as the hour your life shifted irreversibly. I am not adding to your life. I am transforming it. What I release now will not just restore what was lost. It will release what was locked. The floodgates you prayed for are opening, not one by one, but all at once. You are not stepping into opportunity. You are stepping into destiny. This is not seasonal change. It is spiritual elevation. What's about to come will require your full surrender, not your full strategy. You will not need to chase, compete, or compare. What's assigned to you is magnetized to your obedience. The favor coming will seem unfair to those who only see the outside. But I see your midnight cries, your secret integrity, your yes when no one was watching. I saw you stay when quitting felt easier. I saw you believe when the evidence said otherwise. I saw you give when you had nothing left. And now I will repay you openly for what you carried privately. Stop bracing for disappointment. I am not like man that I should lie. What I said is still true, and what I promised is still alive. I didn't mislead you, I've been molding you. I didn't change the promise, I changed you to fit the promise. Now the alignment is complete, and heaven is breathing on your name. This season is not a test, it's a release. You are not being tried, you are being trusted. And to the one I trust, I unveil wonders. There is no more delay in my spirit. I am shifting you from frustration to fulfillment, from obscurity to overflow, from questioning to knowing, from surviving to ruling. From wondering if it will happen to witnessing it happen. You will no longer just hear prophecy, you will walk it. You will no longer just survive battles, you will command them. And when people ask how, don't explain. Just point them to me. This is my doing, and it is marvelous. They didn't anoint you, I did. They didn't appoint you, I did. They didn't sustain you, I did. And I alone will be glorified in what comes next. Chosen One, the intensity of your recent battles was not a punishment. It was a prophecy in disguise. What you wrestled with wasn't meant to break you, it was permitted to prove you. Every pressure, every pushback, every delay, they were signals of how close you were to divine release. You kept interpreting the storm as a setback, but it was me stirring what could no longer stay dormant. When you lost what you thought was necessary, I was making room for what is holy. I allowed certain things to collapse because you were never meant to build on sand. And now that your foundation is tested and proven, I can place the weight of glory upon you. What comes next will not collapse, because it's not built on your effort. It's built on my word. I'm not just opening a door, I'm dismantling the old house. The container you used to fit in can no longer hold you. The relationships that made sense then will confuse you now. The routines that served you once will frustrate you now. That is not dysfunction, it's divine dislodging. I am pulling you away from what feels familiar, so I can plant you in what is fruitful. You've matured past what entertained you and stepped into what equips you. And because of that, I am accelerating you with favor others didn't see coming. You didn't need their validation because you already had my voice. You didn't need their platform because I've established your position. You didn't need to strive because your surrender unlocked more than striving ever could. That ache you've been carrying, that unexplainable urgency, is not random. It is your spirit recognizing that time has shifted. It is your assignment waking up. And the reason you feel out of place is because you are out of your old place. I'm calling you into your prepared place. Quick favor, tap like if you're feeling this word. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Drop 55 in the comments. That's the number of covenant, new beginnings, and divine alignment. Don't waste time trying to go back to what I've already called you out of. Don't dilute yourself to be digestible to people I didn't send. What I'm about to do will make sense in hindsight, but right now it only requires your yes. I don't need your full understanding, I need your full agreement. Because what's coming is weighty, and I won't put it on unstable shoulders. I've been stabilizing you in silence, I've been stretching you in secret. And now I'm shifting you in strength. You will not have to explain the shift, your fruit will speak. You will not need to announce your arrival, your presence will carry weight. I'm turning your private yes into a public overflow. What I'm building in you will become a refuge for many. What felt like loneliness was divine separation for transformation. I needed you away from the noise so I could recalibrate your name. And now, chosen one, I'm sending you out with clarity, covering, and covenant. Your season of confusion is over. It's time to move with precision. This is the hour of divine instruction. Move when I say move. Speak only what I say speak, and guard the oil I've entrusted to you. Don't let weariness distort your discernment. Don't let pressure compromise your posture. Stay rooted in what I told you, not in what you see. Stay aligned with heaven, not addicted to outcomes. What I've begun, I will finish, and it will be greater than anything you imagined. Chosen one, your obedience in private has triggered a release in the spirit that no force can stop. You said yes when it cost you everything, and now I am repaying you with more than you expected. What you surrendered in tears, I am returning in glory. You did not just survive the wilderness, you graduated from it. Your loyalty in the dry places has qualified you for rain in the promised places. I tested your heart when no one was watching and you passed. I watched you lay down your will for mine, and now I will elevate what's mine through you. The earth is groaning for what you carry, and now I am commanding its release. You have no idea how many people's freedom is tied to your yes. You are not just walking into favor, you are unlocking legacies. You are not just stepping into overflow, you are carrying anointing for nations. This is not about a blessing, it's about birthing. What I placed in you is not a project, it's a prophetic move. That's why the resistance was so intense. It wasn't personal, it was prophetic. The enemy wasn't just after your peace, he was terrified of your position. Because once you realize what you're carrying, everything around you must bow to it. I am not sending you back into what hurt you. I am sending you ahead into what honors you. The same ones who overlooked you will witness your unveiling. But do not gloat, do not boast. Walk in reverence. You are not rising for attention, you are rising because of assignment. I trusted you with the valley, and now I'm placing you on the hill. This platform is not for your comfort. It is for my glory. Stay low in posture even when I lift you high in influence, because the higher you go, the deeper I will keep you anchored in me. You've asked me for signs, but now I'm making you the sign. You've asked me for open doors, but now I'm making you the key. You've asked for confirmation, but I'm commissioning you instead. You've prayed for a word, but now I'm making you a voice. This is not a return to normal, it's a crossing into divine novelty. Everything familiar will feel foreign because you've outgrown its function. Do not fear the unfamiliar. It is the landscape of your inheritance. Step forward even when it feels unfamiliar. That's how you know it's me. You've been trained in private for a purpose that will be lived out in public. But don't let public visibility steal the private intimacy you fought for. Your secret place must remain your sanctuary. Your strength will not come from applause, it will come from my presence. Stay close to me and no platform will seduce you. Stay in communion with me and no pressure will shake you. I am not elevating your name to glorify you. I am elevating your name to glorify myself through you. And as long as you stay surrendered, the increase will never end. This next release will not come with sorrow, it will come with security. It will not drain you, it will develop you. I am sending not just provision, but people. Not just platforms, but pillars. Not just visibility, but vision. You will know who to trust because they'll speak the same language of the Spirit. I am aligning kingdom relationships that will fuel your faith, not flatter your ego. I'm sending those who don't just see your gift, they see your calling. Get ready, Chosen One, because what you've been sensing is not hype, it's holy. What's about to be unlocked is not random, it's revival. You are not entering a busy season, you are entering a birthing season. And everything that tried to silence you is about to witness your sound. Stay rooted in my timing, stay faithful in your focus, and watch me blow your mind. I am doing what no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined. And it's all unfolding now because your time has come. Chosen One, you are not stepping into another opportunity, you are stepping into your origin. What I'm unfolding is not new to me. It's what I wrote about you before time. This is not sudden, it's sacred. I am aligning events you didn't plan to fulfill the purpose you couldn't deny. Everything that seemed random was precision in disguise. Every closed door was a redirected step into your rightful place. I never forgot what I said. I was waiting for the environment to agree with my decree. And now, everything is synchronized for your emergence. Do not be distracted by temporary noise. Focus on eternal signals. What you feel is not anxiety, it's activation. What you sense is not pressure, it's permission. I am not just opening paths. I am dissolving obstacles. You will not have to manipulate the moment to fit your favor. My favor will reshape the moment to fit your mantle. The days of striving are over. The days of supernatural flow are beginning. You will walk into rooms where your name was already spoken, and the favor on you will answer questions before you speak. Your name is being whispered in places your feet have not yet entered. Your gift is being summoned by problems only you were designed to solve. This is not about charisma. It's about covenant. I am not elevating you for popularity. I am establishing my promise through you. The assignments coming will be larger than your experience, but not larger than your anointing. Don't shrink to fit old versions of yourself. Step forward as who I've formed, not who you've had to be. You're not rising to be accepted, you're rising because you're already chosen. What I've placed on you will confront comfort and challenge culture. You will not be understood by many, but you will be recognized by the right ones. Your voice is not for the crowd, it's for the called, and those I've assigned to you will find you without effort. You do not need to chase visibility. Visibility will follow obedience. You do not need to craft opportunity. Opportunity is encoded in your obedience. Stay aligned, and what you need will arrive without striving. Stay surrendered, and what's heavy will feel holy. There will be days when the weight of the calling feels unbearable, but remember, it's not your weight. I'm carrying it through you. You are the vessel, not the source. You are the portal, not the producer. Rest in my rhythm, and you'll never burn out chasing blessings. Rest in my instruction, and the blessing will chase you. You are not fragile. You are fortified. You are not late. You are launched. I'm breaking the lie that said you missed it. I'm shattering the ceiling that told you it's too late. I'm confronting the fear that whispered you're unworthy. None of that came from me. I've always seen you as worthy, anointed, chosen, and assigned. And now I'm calling you into alignment with that truth. Let every old voice be silenced. Let every false identity be buried in this unveiling. Don't apologize for being different. That distinction is divine. Don't explain your fire. It was forged in flames they didn't see. Don't seek to be understood. Seek to be obedient. What I'm about to do in and through you will answer every question. The unveiling is not just about you being seen, it's about me being revealed. I will get the glory, and you will get the harvest. You obeyed in secret. Now watch me reward you in sight. This is not hype, this is heaven. Chosen One, I have watched you carry what should have crushed you. I have seen you believe when nothing gave you reason to. And now I am commanding the kind of turnaround that will leave no room for doubt. You will not have to convince anyone of your calling. The evidence will be undeniable. I will vindicate your faith, your tears, your waiting, and your yes. You didn't miss the moment. You were molded for it. You didn't lose time, you were aligned in it. What seemed like detour was actually divine direction. I allowed you to sit in hiddenness so your heart could be healed. I allowed separation so your identity could be secured. I didn't let you blend in because you were never meant to conform. You were set apart, not set aside. You were sanctified, not sidelined. You were protected, not punished. And now, I'm revealing the glory that's been growing in the dark. This is not a comeback, it's a commanded release. Every lie that said you were too broken is being silenced. Every fear that said you were too late is being dismantled. Every regret that tried to define you is being rewritten by my hand. I am not interested in resumes. I'm responding to obedience. I don't require perfection. I require surrender. And you, chosen one, have surrendered when no one saw, no one clapped, and no one affirmed. That posture has reached heaven. That heart has moved me to act. What comes next will not require manipulation. It will require maturity. I'm calling you to steward favor, not just receive it. To manage overflow, not just ask for it. You will no longer beg for what you've been born to command. You are not just praying for blessing. You are being positioned as a blessing. I'm calling you into strategic rest, not frantic motion, into holy confidence, not shallow ambition, into supernatural clarity, not human approval. You will look back and realize why every closed door had to shut. I was never trying to punish you. I was preserving purity. The environments I blocked you from would have diluted the oil. The connections I removed were interruptions to your calling. The platforms I delayed would have promoted a version of you I never authorized. So I waited. And now that you're ready, everything must bow to my timing. This is not karma, it's covenant. I'm sending new strength into your body, clarity into your mind, and fire into your spirit. You will not just walk, you will run. You will not just function, you will flourish. I am awakening the warrior in you that never died, only slept. I am speaking life to your vision, your purpose, and your power. What I formed in you cannot be stolen, silenced, or stopped. And now it must speak. The time of concealment has ended. Your voice is anointed. Your steps are ordered. Your season is activated. No weapon formed against you will prosper, not because it won't form, but because I already formed you stronger. I am your shield, your source, and your strength. And what I have for you, no man, no fear, and no failure can cancel. Watch what I do next, because it's more than a miracle, it's manifestation. Chosen one, what I am about to do through you will expose how limited human expectations have been. They assumed your past would define your potential, but I am overriding history with destiny. What's coming will break generational patterns and establish a new lineage of legacy. I'm not just shifting your life, I'm rewriting your family's future through you. The cycles that held others down will collapse under your anointing. The limits that restricted others will break under your obedience. You are not the echo of what was. You are the voice of what's coming. And what's coming cannot be explained by natural reasoning. You will begin to notice how quickly things align when you simply obey. Delay will break. Confusion will lift. Provision will appear. People assigned to your purpose will arrive without striving. Answers will come before you finish asking. I'm making the crooked path straight, not because you figured it out, but because you followed me. This is what happens when you walk in kingdom alignment. Do not underestimate the small steps. I've hidden the supernatural in the simple. Every act of faith, every private yes, every moment of integrity, it's all connected. You didn't lose anything I can't restore better. You didn't miss anything I can't realign higher. I am not the God of just enough, I am the God of overflow. Your obedience created a breach in the atmosphere, and now heaven is invading earth through your agreement. You thought you were waiting on me, but I was waiting on your surrender. The moment you let go of control, you unlocked the rhythm of release. The moment you stopped performing, I started pouring. The moment you said, "Here I am," I replied, "Now watch what I can do." There's no longer a delay between your obedience and my response. There's no longer a gap between your prayer and my performance. We're moving in sync now. We're walking in covenant now. You will feel the pace pick up. What used to take years will take weeks. What once seemed impossible will become inevitable. But don't confuse acceleration with pressure. I am not hurrying you. I am harmonizing you with purpose. You will not be burned out. You will be built up. You will not lose yourself. You will find me deeper. And in finding me deeper, you will know who you truly are. Be prepared for divine instructions that interrupt your comfort. I will speak suddenly, and when I do, move immediately. Your delay won't cancel it, but it can complicate it. I've made the way straight, walk in it. Don't second guess what you've already been confirmed in. Don't wait for approval to do what I've already anointed. You've been marked for more. And it's time to walk like it. This is the season where heaven's yes will override man's no, where divine access will silence human doubt, where closed doors will open simply because you arrived, not in arrogance, but in assignment, not with noise, but with knowing. This is your hour to arise, and nothing will stop what I've set in motion. Chosen one, you are not stepping into what's next alone. I am going before you. I am orchestrating what eyes haven't seen and ears haven't heard, because you dared to believe. I'm not waiting on permission from men to perform what I've already decreed in heaven. I don't need consensus. I've already issued the command. You are moving under a decree, not a discussion. You're not waiting for agreement. You're walking in authority. The shaking around you is not destruction. It's divine announcement. I'm announcing your entrance into what has always been yours. I allowed delays so that deception would not follow you into destiny. I let certain things fall through so the counterfeit wouldn't accompany the covenant. You only lost what could not stay under glory. You only missed what wasn't part of the miracle. And now I am revealing how intentional every exit truly was. This clarity is not coincidental. It's my kindness exposing what cannot walk with you. You don't need everyone you thought you did. You need only what I send, and what I send will stay. I'm reintroducing you to yourself, not the version shaped by survival, but the one sculpted by surrender. You are seeing yourself through my lens now, not through trauma, not through culture, not through fear. I am reminding you who you were before the world told you otherwise. That holy fire returning to your spirit is me restoring the original blueprint. You will walk in power, not just potential. You will carry wisdom, not just ambition. And you will move in clarity, not confusion. Do not panic as old identities die. They cannot follow you into this. The struggle you're feeling is not regression, it's resurrection. I am resurrecting your voice, your confidence, your boldness, your childlike faith. The fire is not punishment, it is purification. I'm not trying to expose you, I'm trying to elevate you. You are being trusted with transformation, and to whom much is given, much is now required. Let's lock this in. Smash that like button. Subscribe to stay connected. Then comment 55. It represents covenant and fresh alignment. You will not be the same after this word settles in your spirit. Your decisions will shift. Your circle will adjust. Your rhythm will reset. You're not chasing normal. You're choosing holy. You're not blending in. You're breaking through. You're not repeating cycles. You're birthing change. This shift is not emotional. It's eternal. It's not hype. It's heaven. It's not sudden. It's sovereign. I've been preparing you for this moment longer than you've realized. Even your detours were training. Even your battles were equipping. Even your losses were clearing ground for legacy. Now you will see what the waiting was truly for. You are moving into manifestation, not just motivation. Into demonstration, not just declaration. I am confirming what I promised, and it will not return void. You have not wasted time. You have been prepared in it. And now all things are aligning by my hand. You will walk through what you used to pray for. You will receive what once seemed unreachable, and it will all be to my glory. Chosen one, I am releasing acceleration, but it will require precision. You can't move based on feelings. You must move based on instruction. I will speak clearly, and when I do, delay will not serve you. This is not the season to second-guess what you already heard in secret. I have not changed my mind. I'm confirming what I've been whispering. The signs are not random, they are reminders. The patterns repeating are not coincidence, they are confirmation. I am drawing you into decisions that carry destiny. You've prayed for clarity, and now I'm bringing it. But it may not come the way you expected. It may come in disruption. It may come through disconnection. It may come as discomfort. Don't resist what feels uncomfortable. I'm using it to redirect. Don't fight what I'm breaking. I'm only breaking what couldn't bless you. You've outgrown places you once called home. And now it's time to build what I've actually called you to carry. You will notice things begin to feel too small, and that's on purpose. That job, that circle, that environment, it doesn't fit the mantle anymore. You're not broken, you're being broken open. What's inside you is greater than what's around you. That tension you feel is not failure, it's expansion. I've placed something eternal inside of you, and now it's pressing to be born. Trust the contractions. glory is coming through them. You will be misunderstood by those still living by comfort. But I've not called you to be understood. I've called you to be set apart. I've not raised you to be applauded. I've raised you to be appointed. And your appointment is with transformation. Don't settle for applause that distracts from assignment. Don't compromise clarity for the sake of company. I will send those who match your mission, and I will remove those who only came for convenience. Before we go on, take a second, like the video, subscribe for more like this, and type 55 below. That's your sign of divine alignment. This next step won't make sense to those who haven't heard what you've heard, but don't explain a vision they weren't in the secret place to see. You've received instructions from me, not suggestions from men, and I will back what I've authored. I don't need your resume. I need your readiness. I don't need your comfort. I need your covenant. Walk boldly into what looks unfamiliar. It is perfectly familiar to me. You are not improvising. You are stepping into alignment. Watch how provision begins to arrive without you striving. Watch how peace wraps you even while things shift. I'm removing the pressure to perform and restoring the power to trust. You're not operating by hustle. You're moving by heaven. This rhythm will feel weightless, not because it's easy, but because it's anointed. The oil will do what your effort never could. My favor will go before you like a banner, and my name will be your anchor. So do not fear what's coming. It's already been settled. What looks sudden to man has been sovereignly timed by me. You are not behind. You are being unveiled on time. You are not unqualified. You are unmatched for what I've built you for. And the unveiling will speak louder than any explanation could. Rest in what I've revealed. Rise in what I've promised, because the time is now. Chosen one, what you are stepping into now will require a new rhythm of responsibility. You are no longer being trained, you are being trusted. This shift is not just in title, but in territory. I am enlarging your reach because you've proven faithful with little. You are not being elevated for applause, you are being established for kingdom advancement. What I place in your hands next will multiply if you steward it my way. This is no longer about inspiration, it's about implementation. And I will supply every detail you need as you walk it out. You've been asking me for more, but more requires mastery. Not mastery in your strength, but in my spirit. I will teach you how to carry the weight without being crushed. I will show you how to walk with influence without losing intimacy. The higher you rise, the more sacred your private place must remain. Your peace will come from presence, not platform. Keep your eyes fixed on me, not on the outcomes, because everything that flows from me will lead you back to me. What's coming will be faster, greater, and more visible, but your soul must remain anchored. The temptation will be to do more, say more, chase more. But I'm calling you to move only as I move. I don't need your hustle. I need your holiness. This next dimension cannot be sustained by gifting alone. It requires governance, not just managing opportunities, but stewarding your spirit. I didn't anoint you for activity. I anointed you for assignment. There will be doors that open simply because of my name on you. But not every open door is an ordained door. Discernment must rise higher than ambition. Clarity must speak louder than pressure. I will give you a grace to recognize distractions dressed as destiny, and I will back every decision that honors my voice. Your steps will not be random, they will be righteous, and righteousness will guard the oil I've placed within you. This isn't just about what's next, it's about what's now. You are no longer hoping for change, you are hosting it. You are no longer asking for permission, you're moving with power. This isn't the season to be passive, it's time to possess. Take territory in faith, not fear. Speak boldly in truth, not in tone. Love fiercely, lead wisely, walk purely. Because what's on you now carries generational consequences. I am aligning partnerships, provisions, and places. Everything is coming into divine agreement. You will see things fall into place without your force. You will witness me move before you even speak. The heavens are open, and your name has been called. Walk in with confidence, not arrogance, not anxiety, but authority. This is the point where the old cycles must die. No more shrinking, second-guessing, or self-sabotage. I have not brought you this far to leave you confused. I have not positioned you this precisely to leave you unprepared. I am with you in every step, every room, every moment. So take the step, speak the word, and stay in the flow of what I've begun. Chosen one, now that you've heard me clearly, do not return to silence. Do not shrink back into patterns I've broken. What I have spoken today is not for emotional comfort, it is for spiritual commissioning. You are not just comforted, you are called. You are not just revived, you are released. There is no turning back, no hesitating, no entertaining what I've already severed. What you know now, you cannot unknow. And what you've become now, you cannot undo. You've been activated in truth, and that truth must now guide your steps. Every decision must reflect this new alignment. Every conversation must carry this clarity. Every relationship must be filtered through this revelation. You no longer have the luxury of confusion. I've replaced it with conviction. You are not wandering anymore, you are walking. The fog has lifted, the time is now, so walk like you've been sent. Speak like you've been chosen. Move like heaven is backing you, because it is. Don't wait for another confirmation. I've just delivered one in full. Don't wait for another push, I've given you the wind. Don't linger where there's no life. Go where the Spirit flows. You don't need another sign to move, you are the sign. The earth is waiting for you to manifest what I've deposited. Let me leave you with this. Like this word if your spirit agrees. Subscribe so you don't miss the next move I reveal. And type 55 in the comments as your covenant response, because what's next is beyond belief.